Okay, I don't know what's going on over there, but here we have it. They're going green. Go green or go home, right?
Alright, okay. Starting it off on Smashville. Now I know Miiself loves this stage because he can just chuck people off of the platform at 0 and kill them.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. I teamed with him once, and everyone, every time, banned this stage, just because they didn't want to be thrown off by Miiself.
But at the same time, I feel like it's going to be a good stage for Mo and SSB because it's decently long, and there won't be any chance for all of the PK Fire DS from Miiself.
And plus, Sheik, this is tried and true, Sheik's best stage, so...
Sheik going.
So basically, at this point, looking a little dominant on the red team's part. Doing a good job keeping green team just off stage and always in recovering position, but Miiself now needing to recover, and he can do it.
I wonder why SSB didn't go off there.
I think it's because Olimar doesn't always have the best options for recovery.
So, interesting property, if you get a Pikmin stuck to Nest while he's recovering, it'll actually count as if he hit another player and it'll shorten it.
Oh, and yeah, he really should have just done that.
Yeah.
Like, at least tried for it. That would have been quite special. But, oh, well. Yeah, this is suddenly looking really even. Although, I mean, SAMFISH still has an extra stock, but definitely in kill percent.
Looks like he's starting to camp a little bit up on the platform.
I mean, that's
smart.
Yeah, that's what he definitely likes doing when he's doing doubles. He tends to just sit on the edge and camp until his partner is being comboed, and then he runs in after to help him.
That's good. So, stock tanking is one of the most important things in doubles.
Yeah. I mean, a team with a dedicated stock tank is always good.
Even if your big damage dealer gets taken out, they'll still have their good team.
So that was a good tech from SAMFISH. I think it deserves to be said. Although, then the sudden kill after that, unfortunate. Alright.
So it looks like green team's taking the stage control.
Yeah, it looks like at this point they're just trying to rack up a lot of damage on Ness mostly and hitting SAMFISH wherever they can. And I tend to... See, man, I definitely agree with that strategy. It forces SAMFISH to approach, which is definitely not what he wants to be doing. He wants to be sitting on the edge and throwing gyros, throwing a slingshot, basically just throwing projectiles and making their day quite sad. But there's...
Gotta say, I like what a red team was trying to do right there. They saw an explosion, but also they saw green just keeping them off, and so they both dropped right in between the two.
That's a really good way to get stage control in doubles, I find. Have both, if you can somehow organize it so that both of your team gets between both of their team, it immediately pushes them to the edge and puts them in much more vulnerable positions. Plus, it gives your team much better options for comboing and covering landings. So, but sometimes that's hard to orchestrate, so...
Alright, so it looks like things have taken a turn for the worse.
Yep. And suddenly, green team just out of nowhere explodes into victory. That was, honestly, a comeback.
And also, I saw SSB chuck down a Pikmin to shorten Miiself's recovery.
Alright. Yeah, that's, I mean, always helpful, but I think what ended up happening is he hit Mo anyway. So his recovery just went nowhere. Alright, but here we have game 2, Battlefield.
Nice little jab reset on the platform that got nared.
Yeah, I honestly really don't think this is the best stage choice, and I could be proven wrong, but I just feel like Ness doesn't get that much out of the stage compared to other stages. He gets such early kills that you don't want these faraway blast zones like this, just allowing him to get duped more. But I know SAMFISH likes this stage, so...
Yeah, it's definitely one of Villager's best. And I think one thing they're trying to do is stop SSB from camping as much.
You know, that's probably fair. Although I didn't feel like he was camping that much last game, but maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention.
Well, at the very least, now he's got nowhere to run.
That's true. Now he basically has to be in the fray at all times, because that's Battlefield.
And it looks like it's working out so far.
I mean, yeah, so far. So far, Red Team with a pretty solid lead, to be honest. Basically an entire stock. And still doing a good job just, well, Mo getting a nice combo there on Sam, so never mind. Good job not being hit by anything too major. Alright, but still keeping both of their stocks in about 90. But yeah, at this point, Red Team definitely with the advantage, and Miiself getting that kill. And the taunt! But the true combo, taunt to get bodied. Needs to be careful about that.
True that. I've seen one too many a man fall.
Yep. Falcon x Falcon. Anyway. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Miiself barely making it back, but, well, maybe not his magnet hands.
Looks like Mo held down there, trying to maybe intercept him or just not get trumped.
Yeah.
But maybe not the best idea.
Yeah, holding down is a good way to die, to be honest. I've died that way just about 5 too many times because I'm not usually smart enough to fast fall off stage anyway. But it's just, sometimes it just ruins stocks. Anyway, at this point, Villager and Ness, crazy high percents, but also still at 3 stocks each. So I'd say what my analysis of this stage choice was very wrong. It's working out very well for them. They're not.
Give the Battlefield Hotel 5 stars.
Oh, but
Stray bowling ball takes that shot.
yeah. Villager still at 3 stocks, but Ness just lost his first, and Sheik with the show stock, but at this point, I'm not entirely sure what they can do to turn this around. Like, I'd say run away, can't play defensive, but that's why this stage is what is working out so well for Red Team, because they can't do that. And, oh, SSB100 loses his last stock, SamFish, not gimpable because he's Villager. And at this point, I think it just makes sense to be spacing Mo out with any projectile they can find, because Mo gets most of his damage up close with combos. And
one of Sheik's biggest weaknesses is that she doesn't have the range to keep up with a lot of characters, but Mo's just like weaving in and out.
yeah, he's doing a good job not being hit too much by these projectiles and hitting them with little strings wherever he can. So, but at this point, I feel like a lot of his stray hits are becoming trades, and that is going to destroy him in the long run.
I also like the positioning from the Red Team.
Oh, the axe.
Yeah, just with Red Team, I noticed where one is, the other is there to cover another option. So Mo was on the ledge, SamFish stood there and up tilted to cover the jump and maybe some other option. I don't know what exactly that covers, but Miiself was right in the back to cover the roll.
Yeah. I know that Miiself is very big into the strategizing what every player is going to be doing at all times, well, what both players on the team. And I know he likes to kind of just cannonball in and have his partner cover his landing some. So he probably does the same thing wherever he can. Oh, the pocket of Pikmin, and suddenly 15% on Olimar. This is looking backwards. Alright, so...
It actually looked like he pocketed the PK fire there.
Maybe it was that. I thought it was a red Pikmin.
Either way.
Yeah.
Strategy's coming out from Red Team.
Yeah, and I think I like this stage to pick from Green Team. It gives them a lot of room to run away, and the lack of platforms might help, but I don't know. With the switch to Cloud from Mo, I almost feel like platforms would be better, and trying to keep things in closer quarters would be okay.
Let's talk about the switch to Cloud real quick. What do you think the mentality was behind that?
That Ness and Villager both lived to 150% on their first stock last game. They needed a character who could kill a little bit better than Sheik, and I'm a little surprised he pulled out the Cloud for that instead of Mario, because I know him to have a really solid Mario. But you know what? That's really Cloud's game. Kill you so early, that's kind of ridiculous. But same thing with Ness, and Cloud gets killed for that reason. Alright. So, at this point, they're just kind of throwing a bunch of hits, and some things are working, some things aren't. No particularly interesting strategies, but hey, nice assist from SAMFISH on the recovery there.
And of course, Mo capitalizing team combos.
Yep. Alright, ooh, that was almost really bad for Miiself there. Almost got spiked by Cloud's forward air. And SAMFISH doing a very good job keeping Cloud off stage. And oh,
thread the needle.
Yeah, Miiself being spiked. But red team still with a pretty healthy lead in percent. Ooh. Ends up getting the running attack and hitting his own teammate. Oh, and that's not going to kill, really? Okay. Oh, and they just let him back on stage without even trying, so he can keep the limit.
Alright. Okay. Looks like Reason's starting to take some momentum.
Yeah, a little bit, although they're still definitely at a disadvantage in the percent. Both of them could be, well, almost killed from a back throw from Ness. And I know Villager can be pretty safe off ledge, so once again, there's things for both of them to be scared of there. Miiself going for a back throw, killing Mo, and
like 5 back throws in a row.
Yeah, I mean, it was close. I don't blame him. It just gets them off stage and forces the other person on the team to be doing a 1-on-2 for a second. Honestly, I think it was a good decision just throwing out those back throws even if it wasn't working. But the team kill. But also Cloud dying. I didn't see how that happened.
He pressed B again. Probably trying to spike SAMFISH, but...
but just dying on his... For what? Okay. So here we have the 2-on-1. Olimar versus Villager and Ness. What do you think Olimar needs to do to stand a chance in this 2-on-1?
I'm not sure. I mean, Olimar is a very campy and a little basic character, so maybe he should, as I was about to say, try moving around and get them to hit themselves.
Well, apparently that's exactly what he's doing, and it's working. He already took off one stock. And, I mean, I would also say try not to have a purple Pikmin. Try to have the other colors, because those do more damage when you side B with them. So I'd say be throwing a lot of Pikmin wherever he can, avoiding trying to get rid of his purples wherever he can as well, just doing as much damage to basically assist in the team kills. But still looking pretty one-sided for red team here. I mean, one grab from Ness is going to kill, and so is a forward air from SAMFISH. Alright, so moving on to game 4. SAMFISH and Miiself with two wins, and Mo and SSB100 with 1. What do you think needs to change for this to go better for them?
I don't know, I feel like Cloud might need to go.
Yeah, I agree.
And there it is.
The Mario?
A lot of what happened last match was Cloud getting beat, and
oh, just okay. That was important. Very important.
color counter picks, of course.
Well, they're green team, so it's just helpful.
And back to the
Yeah. Okay. I can respect this. I definitely like this switch from Mo to Mario. Because Mario is very solid. It can kill very early, and it's much harder to gimp than Cloud. So yeah, I think this was. I think this is the character he should be using right now. That's bad. Alright, but you know what? He's already off stage with a lot of percent. Does he have a jump? Nope. Oh, but he makes it back anyway.
What happened there?
I think SSB100 went out to try to save Mo and got hit. I don't know why what. But he ended up dying, I think, earlier than he would have liked. Although I didn't see the percent right beforehand. But red team kind of running away with this. SAMFISH basically having taken no damage yet. And everyone else having lost the stock.
But you know, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Bring him back and it's like, I think he's got it.
Yep. Green
Green
team,
of course hostage to make sure he can get it back.
yeah, doesn't want Mo jumping in to take the stock by being hit. All right. Oh, with axe, but it's punished for. He's punished for it. Oh, is that gonna kill him? No, it's not because villager.
Let's say, I don't know how I feel about all these bowling balls that SMFISH is throwing out.
He does it a lot in doubles. It forces people into being really safe around SamFish and really discourages approaching him, which is exactly what he wants. So, yeah, he basically, I think their team strategy is something to the effect of SamFish hangs back and tries to cover landings while Miiself runs in and throws out huge hitboxes to do a lot of damage and then kills. And then SamFish, of course, also trying to cover and help him recover. But we're at even stocks. Red team with the percent lead, but not by all that much. This is definitely doable for both, but oh, and it's down to SSB100 versus SamFish and Miiself.
Exact same situation as last match.
Yep, although it's a little bit better for him this time. He has lower percent, and there's not an extra stock on for Villager here. So this is doable. He did a good job last match. It just wasn't quite enough for the huge lead that they had. So at this point, again, he does need to just kind of run around and not be hit wherever he can avoid it. Okay. So at this point, he just needs to be getting whatever damage he can. Like that. Good job. Hitting the I like that. Hitting the rocket with a Pikmin to make it blow up on both of them. That was very good from SSB100.
It also looked like SMFISH was riding that one, so not quite sure what the mentality was.
Can't it kill if you're riding it?
Yeah, but his brother was right in front of him.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he just held it a little longer than he meant to. Okay, so at this point he's just trying to fish for kill options, and I don't know that that's going to be enough here. Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Yep. Alright, so SamFish and Miiself winning the doubles tournament. Good job to them.